Them goddamn motherfuckers. The Alabama Crimson Tide won yet another fucking championship. Oh, God damn it. Georgia had him. They had him on the fucking ropes. And then the second half came along, and what happened? Georgia goes right out there and blocks a punt. And I don't... Can somebody tell me how that guy was offsides? Can somebody tell me why a bigger deal was not made? Other than on the Mad Dog show? They blew two brutal fucking calls when Alabama was making a great comeback, okay? Great coaching decision by Nick Saban to put that freshman kid in at quarterback and to stick with him. And how about the starter not being a cunt about it? That was all great. And then they had that running back that came in. They started using him anyways in the second half. Alabama did, and he was just killing Georgia. But however, I don't. That fucking guy was not offsides. They blocked the punt. You're looking at least 3 points on that drive. Granted, people can miss field goals. God knows Alabama knows about that come the end of the game. Then they missed the face mask call, and they call a ticky-tack pass interference on 3rd and 9. Those are the games when you're rooting for, when your team's getting fucked. You literally sit there going like, this is literally, it's just it's a TV show. You can't have one team just beat the shit out of the other team. Everybody's going to turn the channel. It was unreal. That football game was like watching an episode of the Super Friends back in the day, right? Every fucking episode was the exact same of the Super Friends. Okay? Something would happen, and then all of a sudden it just looked like, whatever. Superman had kryptonite around his neck. Batman and Robin were tied together, not like they cared, but and heading towards a buzzsaw and all that type of shit. And then something would happen. That stupid fucking monkey from the Wonder Twins would do something. And the second they played that song, and then I remember I would get a sense of relief. Every time I was watching that cartoon, I'm like, oh, fuck, is this the episode Superman dies? I mean, I was young. I didn't know any better. And the second they would start playing that song, I knew that they were going to make their comeback. That's what the Alabama fucking band should have been playing when Alabama came running out in the fucking second half. Or maybe when they called offsides on that block punt. You got to give it up to Alabama, even though I'm kind of being a cunt bringing those things up. But hey, I mean, that did happen. That was bullshit. The guy didn't even fucking move. I don't know. Maybe the referee had a better angle. I don't know. I don't get how you miss a face mask when it was done to the guy carrying the football. I mean, the whole fucking stadium's looking at the guy. His head turns around. We didn't see it. We didn't see it. Here's what I want to know. Who's more hateable, Bill Belichick or Nick Saban? And secondly, why do you hate them? Like everyone says Nick Saban is the devil. Why is he the devil? Because he's so good at what he does? I don't know. I think the media fucking hates Bill Belichick because he makes their job so fucking difficult. Because he knows that if he opens his mouth, the media is going to make his job more difficult by exaggerating anything that he said, giving the other team bulletin board material. Masterful the way he handles the press. He gives them nothing. He looks at them and he's like, you people are not my fucking friends. I am required by the NFL to stand here and answer your questions, but I am not required to give you anything more than 2 fucking syllables per question. All right? I love it. I wish more coaches would do that. More players would do that. Shaq used to do it. You ever seen Shaq like when he's doing like on TBS or whatever, TNT, whoever does the fucking NBA? Just total nice guy, affable, gregarious, dare I say, right? Remember when he would do like, he's talking, joking around, animated and all that? Remember when he used to do those interviews at the end of the game? He'd just be like, well, Kobe gave me the ball and I tried to put it there. Transition game. He just went into like, how about that? You see on any other show, it was like a completely different guy. That's what you learn after you get burned by those fucking non-athletic fat fuck cunts that are in the sports media. You know, and this is what I can't stand about them, is they choose themselves, their own self-preservation over any sort of loyalty towards the home team. You know? The local Boston sports media sitting there fanning the flames of that fucking horseshit about Tom Brady's personal assistant. Whatever. Not personal assistant, his fucking personal trainer. Can you fucking believe they tried that? That's all they could get. And then they were like, well, whatever, man. We got a spark. Blow on it. And what kills me is fucking Patriots fans will continue to listen to those sports shows. The second I hear that, I go, fuck these guys.
Well, Bill, I mean, we're in the media. It is a story. We have to address it.
Do you? Do you just have to say what everybody else is saying? Is that what you're required to do? Oh, Bill. What happened? You started off in such a good mood. So Nick Saban now has 6 championships. Everybody's doing. He has 6 championships. He's 66 years old. 666. He's the devil. Well, didn't he just turn into the devil? What was he when it was 5 championships and he was 65? What's two fives? What does that mean? You're going to go play that on a scratch card? I don't think either one of them are the devil. I just think they're really good at what they do. And at the end of the day, the game is 60 minutes long. You got to keep coaching. And you know what's funny? Nowhere, no, in all the top fucking 4 sports. All right, nothing hurts you more than playing not to lose in football. I've seen more goddamn games, more fucking games lost that way. I feel like Oklahoma lost the Rose Bowl because of that. They stopped going no huddle. You know? If you want to be a douche, you could say maybe Georgia, kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit there. I don't know. Once you start thinking about how to chew up the clock, it fucks up everybody's rhythm. I don't know. Or maybe I just love when Alabama loses. Like, my favorite part of that game was fucking Nick Saban's face at halftime. When he had to do that interview. That stupid fucking interview. Why they stopped those poor bastards in the most important game of their goddamn career, and they got to sit there and talk to fucking Susie Sweet Shoes before they go in there. Hey, you know what I fucking really liked on Alabama was that number 14. Guy's a fucking maniac. He was all over the field, breaking up passes. Anytime there was a sweep, he'd come out of nowhere. He was amazing, and I also think Georgia's front 4 were incredible. Like that interception that kid had. I mean, usually defensive linemen, I don't know, they're just not quick enough. Ricocheted off the helmet, he found it in the air and then caught it. In that close to the quarterback. That usually does not happen. And, the amazing front 4. And Georgia's quarterback, too, the freshman, obviously. Kind of sucks that they ended up losing the game. I actually will tell you this. I felt bad for Nick Saban when that kid missed that field goal. It's funny. For some reason, I didn't feel bad for the kid. I felt bad for Nick Saban. I forget what he did. He just threw his fucking arms up like, what do I have to do? How big a genius do I have to fucking be to fucking help you sons of bitches across the goddamn goal line so we can win this thing and go home? I mean, what more do I have to do? I would love to interview coaches and be like, what goes through your fucking brain? All right? Like an offensive coordinator, whatever. You call all the right plays. You play in fucking high stakes chess where literally your house, your family standard of living is on the line. Because if you suck, you're going to get fired. And then where you going to go? You're going to have to fucking sell your house. We know the deal, Bill. We know the deal. And you call all the right plays. 60 minutes of playing chess on television where every fucking douche in the world like myself is going to second guess you, who has never even coached the game at a Pop Warner level. You get all the way down there. It's a fucking chip shot. And this soccer-style cunt goes in there and fucking misses it. How do you sleep that night? I can't imagine it. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about the field goal kickers when they miss it and what they have to deal with, It's very simple, okay? Nobody knows what a field goal kicker looks like. You move out of the state, you start selling cars, you begin a new life. Egg noodles and ketchup somewhere, right? I can't imagine the coach, so you got like, how do you go to sleep at night? You know, and you know your wife doesn't understand. God, it's just a game. Come back to bed. I don't understand what is wrong with you. You're scaring the children, Michael. The guy's just, you know what I would do? I would just be standing up in my living room drinking with my headset still on, staring at the fucking wall. Okay, kids, we're going to go to bed early tonight. Your father's had a tough day. I don't know. That's what I see when Nick Saban's losing. When I look at that guy's fucking face, it's just like, it's just not a guy you would want to piss off. I love those guys that are going bald and they still dye their hair and they still keep it like long. Like, what is Nick Saban doing? It's like he's got cotton candy on top of his head. Congratulations, Alabama. You guys are the fucking Yankees. You're the fucking Celtics. You're the Montreal Canadiens. You're the Green Bay Packers of college football. You can't debate it. You guys are the best. All right. Congratulations, you fucking cunts.